with a C. She and her mom both love the show, and that's really fun. So come on in. Be a part of the chat at David Venable QVC on Facebook, and we will be checking back in with our chat and seeing what's going on. Right now, let's begin with a brand called Air Innovations. Now, this little unit is a twofer. Now, what do I mean by that? It's 2 units in one. Now, this is not only a personal fan, but it's also a purifier. So it's going to pull air in and purify the air. It's also going to help cool the air with that fan. This is an extraordinary little piece of technology. Many of you are big fans of Air Innovations. We've had Air Innovations on QVC for a long time, and it's a great way for everyone to really improve their personal space. And as we get further into springtime, I mean, spring is here. I'm so excited I wet my plants. I did. I saw that online, and it made me laugh. But this is just the precursor of warmer weather coming. And as the warmer weather comes, we're going to need to stay cool, but we're also going to need to clean the air. Because think about this. When we get into the warmer weather months, what do? We close the windows and doors, we turn on the air conditioner, and we recycle the air over and over and over again. Now, it's been documented that we have more pollution inside our home when the doors and windows are closed than there is existing outside of our homes. That's pretty eye-opening and kind of scary at all the same time, isn't it? So what if we could take all of that worry away and have it also be a unit that keeps us cool at the same time? It's a 2-in-1 UVC air purifier. It also is a 3-speed cooling fan. My earpiece popped right out of my ear. If you were talking to me, I apologize, I didn't hear you. So 5 easy payments on your credit card, and this is $49.98. Now, what I want you to remember too is that we're into final quantities on this item. So if you are someone that deals with a smoker in your house, maybe you're the smoker, maybe you've got pets in your home, maybe you cook fish on a Monday and come Wednesday, someone walks into your house and said, "Are you having fish for dinner tonight?" No, that was 2 days ago, but thanks for asking. Yeah. Or they come in and say, "Oh, do you have a cat?" And you can't see the cat, but you can smell the cat. Ooh, that's not pleasant. Or pets. I mean, I don't want to just single out cats, you know. So this is one of those situations where we can get in and clean up all those areas. Put it in all the rooms of your home where you need to purify the air and also move the air. Now, moving the air is important here because it's doing 2 things. Number 1, we're moving the air and cleaning it, but we're also cooling the air as we move it. And that works out really nicely. Now, we also have some great colors for you. Now, I am showing you the black here on camera. We have fewer than 500 now to go around in the black. In addition to that, I've got it for you in a light green. How many? Fewer than 100. Then we have it for you in that gorgeous platinum. Is that pretty? $450 in the platinum. And then finally, we have it for you in the white. And we have fewer than 300 of these to go around. Really marvelous price on these, and we're excited also to bring in Kelly Walker. Kelly is one of our home experts. He has been our Air Innovations guest for quite some time. Kelly, it's good to have you back, and good to have you bring us an item that does more than one job.
Thank you, David. It's great to be here with you again. And this is one of those things I always thought, you know, why didn't we think of this sooner? Because I mean, we make fans, we make air purifiers, and we had never before this combined the 2. And it's such a great idea, especially right now. We are going into summer, so it's going to be hot. We need a fan. But at the same time, you know, the buds on my trees are already budding on those fruit trees I've got out back. So we're going to have that pollen come in real soon. This is a great way to help to eliminate some of those things that might cause us problems in the future like that. And a lot of people, they go out, they get that really big, expensive one. That, you know, you put it in one room because any air cleaner, just like ours, any air cleaner only cleans the air in one room at a time. What we've done is we try to make it affordable enough that now you can put multiple air purifiers throughout your house. And now instead of just cleaning the air in one room, you're cleaning the air throughout your entire house, which is so important. So does it work really well? Absolutely. As small as it is, it still has the power of a much larger air purifier. So I just turned this one on. This is a chamber I would use for usually a much larger air purifier. You can already see within seconds, it's starting to already eliminate all that. And the reason why, we actually draw in the all the pollutants, the allergens, the pet dander, dust, human dander, dust mites, the excrement from the dust mite. It all comes in a full 360 degrees around the base, which means now even in a compact design, it actually has a pretty large filter in there. And then it releases clean air and fresh smelling air in a full 360 degrees around the top. And then that helps and that just continuously cycles throughout the day. Very simple to use. All you do is you pull it out of the box, plug it in, and turn it on. In fact, you're seeing right there, cleaning the air in full 360 degrees. That is that pollen that we're going to be experiencing very soon, if not already. That's the pet dander, the dust, the allergens, human dander. All particles 99.9% down to 0.3 microns. Now that's microscopic. That's like 230 sometimes smaller than the width of the average human hair. You can't even see it. So and then once that filter is dirty, you take it out, you vacuum it off, and put it right back in. So you don't have to replace that filter either. So there's nothing else to buy in the future. And the best part, adding that fan means now you take that nice clean air and you direct it wherever you want it so you can maintain a cool environment, but also it's helping you to maintain a clean environment as well.
Kelly, as I mentioned, we are tracking customer comments in our chat, and Carrie says, yeah, it's already summer here in Texas. 80 degrees today in her part of Texas. Was talking to my mom in North Carolina on my way to work, and she said it was a beautiful day. She was going to go out and put some plants out, set some plants out, transplant some plants in the front bed. A lot of areas are experiencing warmer weather. We're also having some areas that are expecting some snow tomorrow, I understand. So whatever the reason that you got the house closed up, this is going to be important because it not only is a great fan, but it's also a great air cleaner unit as well. Now, Kelly, let's talk about the buttons here on the front.
Yes.
We're going to come in tight, and I'd love for you to narrate for us, and we probably can come in maybe a little tighter than you can where you are. And would love for you to walk us through what's going on here.
So there are two fans in this. That bottom button there turns on the air purifier fan. That circulates all the air through that filter that filters down to 0.3 microns. The top one is what activates the fan, the cooling fan. Now that cooling fan has your low, medium, and high setting, but this acts as a cooling fan when you want it on your desktop or in your office or wherever, but also at the same time it acts as a booster to that air purifier. So when you lay that fan down on top, and close the unit up, but then turn the fan on, now you're boosting that air purification, allowing you to, say you did have that fish, or whatever that's smelling up the whole house. So now you can crank that all the way up, turn that fan on, boost that, clean all the smells and all the nastiness out of the air quickly, and then turn it right back to that low setting on just the air purifier where it will sit and run 24/7. Anywhere in the room, because that full 360-degree technology means it's cleaning the air throughout the room, even if it's sitting off to the side of the room or wherever in the room. And again, the clean air, you're blowing that clean air right at you. So it's not just taking the same dirty, dusty, unfiltered air. It actually draws that clean air from the purifier and directs it to wherever you want it to go. It's very easy to clean. Vacuum off that filter, just put it right back in there. And it's affordable enough now for the cost of one of those really big units. You could get 3 to 5 of these and put them throughout your house. And instead of breathing clean air in one room, you're breathing clean air throughout your entire house. So much more, so much smarter.
You know, Kelly, another one of our chatters, Barrett, says, I'm a nurse. We could use that purifier fan at the nurse's station. I mean, this is something that is portable, that is small. We saw it in the videotape. It looked like it was in a dorm room, could be in a bedroom, could be in the baby's room. This is also whisper quiet. And I love that we can use both pieces of technology at the same time. Is that correct?
You absolutely can. You can use them at the same time, or you can use them independently of each other. In fact, I'll turn this the fan portion off right now on this one, and you'll be able to see this right here. The fan that's drawing the air through the air purifier is still going, and you can see my little streamers here still moving around. And then the second I turn the main fan back on, all that purified air now, you can see it's just directed right to that fan, giving you that nice clean air directionally wherever you need it. And it's a powerful air purifier. It's small in size. This HEPA type air filter, small in size, but because of that accordion effect right there, it actually has a lot of filter space, which means when I turn this on in a smoke chamber that I use for a much larger air purifier, it still does the trick. What happens is it creates almost like a cyclonic effect in here because it's drawing all of that dirty air in a full 360 degrees around the base, filtering that to clean air, also helping to neutralize those odors and releasing clean air and fresh smelling air in a full 360 degrees around the top. In your normal everyday life, what I recommend is you just leave them on low. It'll be silent. You won't even hear it running. But when you have those really bad smells and things, or maybe if you're at the nursing station, places like that, or I use mine in my office because we get a lot of smells there. And I live in a rural area. See this? This one came from my unit right here in my house.
Wow.
That's pollutants, pet dander, but that's also farm issues and things too, with all the manure and things they spread on there. You don't want to breathe that in. So this is going to help with all of that.
Chiquita in our chat says 2 jobs with 1 unit and takes up very little space. It's only 6.5 inches high. She says she's getting a couple of these. Now, Kelly, we're going to go through colors. I'm going to turn you loose so you can start to enjoy that weekend. We appreciate you being here today.
Thank you very much, David. I'm going to go water my plant, or what was that? What'd you say?
I'm so excited. Spring is here. I'm so excited I wet my plants. I wet my plants. Yeah. All right. Fantastic. Fewer than 500 in the black. We also have, now only 75 in the green, 400 in the platinum, and in the white now 250 of these to go around. Very, very busy with all these items. And let me also tell you, coming up a little later and catching up, we're going to be talking about Roberta's. And we're going to be talking